here's another excuse that Republicans use when they want to cut corporate taxes. They say, oh, no, you don't understand, man. We got to cut these corporate taxes because that creates jobs here in the United States. Well, that's surprising because we've cut taxes over and over again for businesses. They're paying a far smaller percentage of our national income than they were 30 years ago, 50 years ago, and the trend continues, right? But somehow we've not created more jobs at home. Well, Robert Reich looked into this and found some really interesting numbers. For example, Apple Computer. They employ 43,000 people here in the U.S. So if you gave them a tax cut, hey, good, 43,000 people, okay? And in fact, President Obama is talking about giving tax cuts to these corporations in the hopes that it would create jobs. Well, how many jobs do they have abroad? 700,000. So if you give Apple, a supposed American company, tax cuts, what are they going to use it for? Well, if you look at those numbers, they will overwhelmingly use it to hire foreign workers, mainly in China. Now, I don't have anything against Apple. I use their products. I think they're lovely. And if they want to do business in China, it's fine. But just don't come and tell me that giving tax cuts to Apple somehow helps to create jobs here, because that has not been the case. And, well, how about all, that's just one example. That could be anecdotal, right? How about all U.S.-based global corporations? Now, they're global in reality, right? But they claim to be U.S. corporations. And whenever they need a government contract, oh, they're the most patriotic people you've ever seen. Oh, the U.S., they wave the flag, they wave the flag. Well, what's happened recently? Well, over the last year, they have added 2.4 million workers abroad. And, I'm sorry, in the first decade of the 21st century, so the last 10 years, I should say. They've added 2.4 million workers abroad and cut 2.9 million jobs in the U.S. So how is giving all those benefits to so-called American companies working out for us? Are we winning on that count? It doesn't look like it, does it? Cut the jobs here, they bring them abroad, and then they come and turn to the politicians and go, give me more money, give me more tax cuts, give me more subsidies. Oil companies, you get $41 billion a year in subsidies. What do they need that for? They're profitable. They take the jobs abroad anyway. Oh, no, give me. Why? Because they gave campaign donations. Our system is fundamentally broken, and it is to the great benefit of corporations who spend unlimited money buying our politicians. Listen to an Apple executive quoted here. Quote, "We don't have an obligation to solve America's problems. Our only obligation is making the best product possible." And of course, you should add, at the greatest profit possible. Again, I have nothing against Apple or any of these companies. My point is, if you think that giving breaks to corporations, and President Obama last night in the State of the Union said, we need those U.S. corporations to understand their responsibility here abroad. They have no responsibility here abroad. You hear what Apple says? You hear what any of those executives say? My responsibility to you is nothing, nada. Go take a walk, okay? I'm not going to, what are you talking about, man? No, I'm not going to do anything for you. I'm going to go and hire people abroad, and whatever you give me, I'm going to take and put it in my pocket because you're a goddamn sucker. And that's how they treat us. Why? Because they already bought the politicians. Wolf-pack.com, wolf-pack.com. We got to do something about this, man.